You are a hysterical dame. You are trapped in your apartment. You are about to go into a fit of hysterics. You could really use a strapping fella to come help you out.
HD, quickly retrieve arms from drawer.
You've already got arms, sugar tits.
Hurl teddy bear door to break it down.
You are quite positive there has never been a teddy bear in your apartment, and never will be. Frankly, the notion strikes you as silly and childish.
Hurl pillow at door to break it down.
It didn't work. The exertion has increased your hysteria gauge.
Check drawer for strapping fellas.
It's absurd to think there'll be any strapping fellas in here, but on a day as strange as this one, who knows? The drawer is locked. You shut the wardrobe. You're not sure what it was doing wide open like that.
Search room for business card of hard-boiled detective.
Why, it just so happens there is one in your handbag. Looking for a hard fella to sleuth your problem? Things getting too hot to handle. Need a tough stud to sort it all out? 1-800-HOT-STUD. Unfortunately, it seems your phone is missing a variety of phone parts. You can't make the call.
Scream into pillow to lower hysteria meter.
It seems to help a little.
Search room for missing phone parts.
They are nowhere to be found in the room. Facing east, you see your large bedroom window, of course providing its view of the breathtaking urban mural across the street. On a small table is a locked music box, the key for which you have misplaced. You really have no idea what to do. You're simply too hysterical to think straight.
AD, enter code from sheet into code machine.
You punch the game code into the code machine. You feel the game around you reconfiguring itself into a different saved state. After going through a lengthy and mostly pointless series of events, you have finally managed to reassemble your phone. Maybe you can finally call for help and end this nightmare. However, you have been dialing the number for hours to no avail. There has been no answer. Maybe this time will be the charm.
HD, call the strapping sleuth fella one more time.
The man on the phone answers in a hard-boiled manner. He explains to you gruffly that he'd love to help you out, sweetheart, but he's up to his neck in all this weird puzzle shit. He hangs up. You are a little disappointed, but can sympathize with his need to address the weird puzzle shit. In this state of the game, it appears the really convoluted puzzle has been solved. It probably took hundreds of pages to solve it. You have no idea who was clever enough to solve that Sudoku up there, or tall enough for that matter. The solved puzzle appears to have activated a blinking button on the control panel.
AD, push button.
It releases the lock on the hatch. A vertical column extends upward, but it bumps into the ceiling before the column's entrance can be fully revealed. There is not enough space for it to extend into. In this state of the game, you have finally finished falling. There is no one in the room, and nothing except for a magic medicine cabinet.
HD, grab the knife and let out terrifying battle cry.
You pick up the knife. Its cuddly comfort calms your hysterical condition considerably, and alliteratively. Suddenly, you flip out. Wielding the teddy bear has maxed out your hysteria gauge. This is very bad.
PI, open the cabinet open.
The medicine cabinet remains closed. However, you do find yourself mildly disconcerted.
Open cabinet.
Inside, along with some sort of dimensional rift, are assorted medicines.
AD, put self on top of column and push button. Wait, no. Better idea. AD, prop window above column and push button.
The column extends easily into the ample space provided by the window.
Turn off the window.
The bulk of the column is lopped off. You prop the window up over there, plug it back in, and shove the rest of the stuff off to the side.
Strap on parachute. Enter the acrontic hole.
You enter. The column's stump recedes into the floor. The window falls over, upside down.
HD stab, 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 stab.
You're not sure why you're flailing around your cute teddy bear like this. You look a little closer and see something tied around its neck.
Look closer.
It's a music box key. You put it in your inventory.
Open music box.
A dancer twirls and a sweet melody begins to play. The mirror becomes illuminated. Something is inside. It is a dashing man riding a noble mount. Your eyes meet. You are overwhelmed by feelings of longing. Is this the man of your destiny? The music stops, and you put the music box down. There is something looming out the window. Your hysteria skyrockets. You feel dizzy, as if you are about to pass out. You wake up in a strange dark room. Was that it? Has your quest of the spirit ended? Are the elves pleased? On the four walls of the room are large stone busts. Each appears to be blocking a doorway.
P.S. Attempt to move weasel bust.
It won't budge an inch. You are not surprised in the least, since you do not recall ever receiving a boon from the Weasel Kingdom. Something mystical is happening with the elf bust. It appears to be momentarily phasing out of this temporal plane. It looks as though you can pass through it.
PI. Enter cabinet portal.
You hit your head against the rear of the cabinet, spilling all the medicine. You have a splitting headache. Maybe some of these pills will make you feel better.
Blindly take large amounts of pills.
You take a large dose of the powerful hallucinogens. You are a nervous broad. You wake up locked in your apartment. For a second, you thought you saw something disappear into the mouse hole.
AD. Deploy parachute.
You land in a mysterious realm. A small band of hogs is there to greet you in the hospitable comfort of a muddy wallow. Your pulchritude is likely low enough to commune with these creatures.
Establish superiority by punching nearest hog in snout.
The hogs are enamored of your rowdy, no-nonsense brand of ruffianism. Your superiority has been clearly established. Their leader, Porkhorst, relates to you the woes of his kind. They crave salted melons, yet the prize is guarded by a loathsome enemy. Will you accept this righteous mission?
NB, retrieve the lipstick from the bed. Ominously.
You pick up the lipstick. It is a sultry shade of red. Nothing happens, but it makes you a little nervous.
Examine gazebo-ish model.
It is a toy carousel affixed atop your full-length mirror. It will not turn or play its music without the carousel key.
Close medicine cabinet.
You do not have the physical strength to close it. If only a tall, brawny fella would stop by. Maybe that pickle gentleman you remember reading about somewhere. Where was his card again? As you push the mirror, you notice your own reflection. Your frayed nerves have caused you to look dreadful. Your makeup could use some freshening.
P.S. Enter door.
You enter the control room. Hey look, an old-fashioned code machine. You wonder if there are any codes lying around to punch into it. It is a pigsty in here. You wonder what slob was responsible for this mess.
Check score.
Ace Dick. Imaginary lives, 1. Score, 50,580. Rating, brusque mug. Sacred urns toppled, 0. Problem Sleuth. Imaginary lives, 1. Score, 78,150. Rating, stand up Johnny. Mystic ruins desecrated, 0. Pickle Inspector. Imaginary lives, 2. Score, 46,030. Rating, preternatural wise guy. Hallowed tombs defiled, 0.
NB, apply makeup.
Something about this idea makes you very nervous. You proceed with nervous caution. Suddenly, you flip out. Wielding the lipstick has maxed out your nerves gauge. This is very bad. You drop the disconcerting instrument. You may think twice before picking it up again. You're not sure if your nerves could take it.
AD. Accept righteous mission.
You blindly accept and begin gathering melons into your parachute. It appears your intrusion is unwelcome. A weasel nearby is flipping the fuck out.
Politely ask Weasel to calm the fuck down.
You consider how to phrase the diplomatic request, but you come up empty. Your etiquette monstrance has no manner sight shards. You beat the weasel to death with your monstrance.
P.S. Go get pig poster from Ace Dick's office.
You go down the elevator and grab the poster. As you suspected, there is a game code printed on the back.
Go back up.
You return to the control room, but first you stop in your office and grab your window. You've grown fond of the thing and sort of missed it. You think it might be cool to have around for whatever reason.
NB, examine mural in order to calm nerves.
It's not working. The mural is just too unpleasant.
Search room to make sure it contains no fancy Santas.
You are quite sure there are no fancy Santas to be found in your room, but just to be absolutely certain, you look around. Wait a minute, is that... Oh fuck, it's a bunch of fancy Santas! It is your prized collection. They always help to calm your nerves. It appears that one is missing.
Pick up card next to phone.
You pick up the business card. Disconcerted? Need a tall, brawny fella to come by and inspect your pickle? Perhaps I may be this fella. 1-800-OGLE now.
Call the fella.
The tall, brawny fella does not seem to have a phone. Your nerves have elevated again. You accumulate enough worry points to add a new nerve tech to your arsenal. Level 3 Case of the Vapors. You are about to pass out.
AD. Return melons to pigs in manly fashion.
You can't. A band of enraged weasels is hot on your tail. Ah, but there is Porkhurst, sweet Porkhurst. He guides you into a hole in the tree trunk. Porkhurst has gratefully accepted the melons and departed, but not before leaving you with a profound quest of the spirit. Against the wall is a magic buffet table. Plated on its surface is a gorgeous feast.
Open buffet cabinet.
Throbbing magical energy is concealed within the furnishing.
P.S. Decipher code using Enigma machine.
You enter the game code from the pig poster. The universe around you begins to change. This code has taken you to an earlier point in the game. You are Ace Dick, with no conscious knowledge of what just happened. You have a strange sense of déjà vu. You are about to take a parachute from the panel, but you space out and forget to take it. There was something else you were about to do. What was it?
AD. Oh yeah, go through window.
You land on the side of the enormous beast. There is something familiar about this situation as well. Something unfortunate is about to happen.
Quick, hop into storefront before beast disappears.
You head for the window and notice an enticing skull along the way.
AD. Ignore the portal. There's victuals to be had.
You disregard the mysterious gateway. You would probably only bump your head on the back of the thing anyway. You partake of the mouth-watering feast. In spite of your tremendous stomach capacity, you pass out from overeating. You feel yourself drifting to another plane of reality. Ace Dick's imagination is too crude to have a female alter ego.
Small AD. Look for exit from Giant Dame's apartment.
You scurry into a mouse hole on the south wall. It looks like there is a fancy Santa over there. You don't have time to admire its beauty, though. It seems like that game code did nothing. What a waste of time.
P.S. Push buttons on the machine randomly.